Okay, I feel like this is the only way it's gonna work. Because I tried the screenshot thing, bro, and it didn't fix it. I had this prompt specifically made for TikTok. Like I had ChatGPT format it, like 9 by 16, all that jazz. And I never had any problems with it. Dude, this new phone has just been causing me nothing but fucking issues, dude. I wonder if I could go back and get my old phone back. I wonder if they would do that. I wonder if it's been too long. It's only been like a week or two. There's like a 30-day return thing or something cuz I miss my other phone to be completely honest with you. But what's up, Angels? Thank you, man. They're trying to silence you. Yeah, the report for misinformation is a little unnecessary. Not exactly how I want to start my night off, but hey, man, fuck it, right? We're here for it. That's what we gotta do, bro. That's literally, if they're gonna do that, bro, honestly, I mean, I'm trying to like give myself advice here because I don't handle it very well sometimes, but we just have to persevere and push through it. That's really the only way to do it, man. Thank you guys for sharing, bro. Thank you guys a lot. Thank you guys for liking. We'll try to get some people in here. Does this prompt fit? Is this good? Does this like I know it's a little like cut off on the sides from what I can see, but I can't it's still like that's the best I can do. Unless I go back to it being the other way, same as last time. Hmm. It's pretty cut off. I love it, dude. That's my favorite when I just have a prompt up here for no reason. This absolutely lovely. So this is the only option then, I guess. Perfect. Just absolutely, just go with the flow. They're gonna fuck you every way you do something, no matter what you do. What about this? No, that's the one I just had. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought that was a different thing. Because if I do this, it's way too stretched. Or is it? Because Ugh. Dude, TikTok's so dumb. They take away my green screen. They mess with my prompts. Whatever, dude. Seeing your hand and computer on bottom right. Yeah, that's on purpose. That's set up because you have to now. You can't just have a still image. You'll get shut down for just having a static image up now too, which I think is a little too much. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, like, no, not really. Um, yeah, it's good to see everybody. Thank you guys. Newton really just shared it out to literally every person that has a TikTok account. Really cut on my side. I'm guessing that's what that. Yeah, it's pretty cut off. This looks good for me. Like this one is probably the best, as good as we're gonna get. I will when I get off tonight. I will run the image this background. I'll run it through my I'll run it through ChatGPT or Gemini and have it formatted for TikTok, and then I'll do like some test lives. Like you know how you can do like um a practice mode. Like I'll do practice mode and just see if it fits. Um, I like when I do the big screen because I like the big screen better, right? Honestly, though, like truth be told, I might just remake a different one because I want like the Earth is flat thing to be closer to the bottom so that I can make it big screen. It's not cut off by the stuff at the top. And then I want like I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but Caleb says he'll come up. Or maybe that's an accident, bro. Let me know if that's an accident. Sometimes with the way it's set up, it's probably not on purpose. Probably on purpose, bro. That's okay. Uh, I don't know, man. This is my backup too, so the algorithm's not great. Um, I don't know, man. Pocket requested, yeah, that tends to happen. I guess we'll try to get some likes and shares in here, guys, if we can. I know we got plenty of shares, but we might have to get the likes up a little bit. Angel said, did you request on purpose? The problem with this is like people are gonna request by accident, the way it's set up. So let me know if you guys are requesting on purpose or not. Otherwise, I don't know, man. We're already off to a really bad start. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, like, I'm actually distracted by this prompt thing. I'd rather just get off and get that situated. If I don't get a guest in like 5 minutes, I'll just get off and get situated. have other guests come up and mute. Um, I mean, that's up to them. I don't know, man. I'd rather get my prompt set up the way that it was before. Or I guess, you know what? For the sake of it, dude, hold on. Here. Do that, and then I can I always forget which one it is. There. That's about as good as I can do, probably. But even that's like cut off. It should not be like that, bro. I had this thing specifically set up for TikTok. Like I had TikTok or I had ChatGPT specifically formatted for TikTok, and then it still shits the bed. I never had these many issues with my other phone, dude. Like this phone's really good outside of that. It just doesn't do any of the stuff that I needed to do for TikTok, which I think is really niche. Like why? Why TikTok specifically? I don't know. But bring go to my photo archive. That's what Caleb suggested and I tried that, bro, believe it or not. You believe that I tried that already? Like that was like when I got my live reported just a minute ago and I got a violation, I was like, well fuck it. I'll just go to my photo gallery, I'll screenshot it, like Caleb said, and then bring it back up. And it still didn't work. Like here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Hold on. See, it like gets all stretched out and shit. I mean, it's not terrible, but like it's all cut off by the stuff at the top, bro. I'm like, I need to put more thought into this. I need to just stop getting home from work and just going live instantly. I need to put more thought into this before I go live. I need to make sure it's all functioning properly prior to doing so. I feel like the first like 10 to 15 minutes of your live are pretty much the most important because that's when you're going to get random people scrolling through and you have the best chance of getting a guest. We never claimed Solly could set up his live. I mean, I don't know if that's meant to be an insult, bro, but it's not a good one because insults are you're like if you're gonna insult me, I should at least be aware that I was insulted. Shouldn't be like open ended and vague like that. Just a joke. It is what it is, bro. All right. Well, this isn't. I don't think this is working, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this backup account thing is working for me. It worked last night, but then again, I had angels up here too. I don't want to have somebody up here just to boost my algorithm. You know what I mean? Like that feels like I'm just piggybacking off of somebody else's shit, and I don't really like that, to be honest. I don't hate it. Like it's not like I have anything against it. It just doesn't feel right, you know? Like it doesn't it feels like I'm using people, you know? So I'd rather just do it like organically. I put in plenty of work. Like I shouldn't have this many issues, but TikTok does not want me to do anything, man. For real. Thanks, Maloney. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. I have to try to keep talking too. That's the hardest part. Like I have to try to keep a conversation going. What do I say? What do I do? Guys, give me a topic. Tell me that the earth is moving. Somebody say that the earth has water sticking to it, sideways, in all directions. Please. The earth is moving. Magnetic dip angles. Oh god. What the fuck? I'm not even versed enough to counter that, to be completely honest. You already proved the earth was a ball. You made me look worse. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Can't you feel it? The earth is moving and has water sticking to it? Now, you guys sound silly. What are you talking about? Dude, I could not get a guy to concede earlier that the default position is that the earth is at least non-rotating and not moving. Like he okay, so I asked him, well, I didn't ask him. I just said, like, objectively, every person on Earth experiences the Earth as if it's stationary. And he was like, "Aren't you a solipsist?" And I was like, "No, that's a non sequitur, but I'll answer your question." I said, "No." And he was like, "Oh, so why are you giving a solipsistic answer?" And I was like, "I'm not. I'm saying it's objectively the way you experience it." And he was like, "No, that's subjective." And I was like, "What?" Dude, these people don't think properly. I'm always on here whining. Am I? So you come back here often? If the magnetic field lines dip 1 degree per 69 miles latitude, what could be said for lines of longitude? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. Can't come up? Alright. Isn't Robbie. Hasn't he been like stalking Flat Earth Lives lately? Hardly working. Drop me a follow with 9 followers. No, you're good, bro. Appreciate the follow, though. But you can. I don't know, man. Indeed. Yeah, he's been stalking Flat Earth Lives lately. I think I talked to him earlier today. Or maybe it was you. I was listening to you talk to him. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't remember. Alright, guys, this isn't working. Like, truthfully. And I love you guys, and I'm grateful that you guys came in here to try to support and share and everything. But, I had a person tell me last night that I should like be more patient and like I shouldn't whine as much, I shouldn't complain as much because it makes people leave or whatever. But like honestly, fuck that. Like it is a person that doesn't know me very well. Right? Like she just met me, she's kind of getting into flat earth. Me and Angels are kind of helping her a little bit, whatever, right? And like if she knew that my entire life, every account of mine has basically been under attack for like probably at least 2 weeks now. Like I tried to explain it to her. It's like I my main account is like I'm not even gonna, you guys know already. I'm not gonna go through all the details again. But I don't know. I didn't know how to like politely address that. It was like, dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like respectfully. What's up, Jonathan? Another troll or brain issue? Um, Here, I'll bring Angels up for a sec.
Yo, what's up, man? If you want, I was thinking of going live anyway. Well, I saw that you were live, so I came here. So, um, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, it's up to you if you want to hang out here, if you want to do your own thing. I don't have a preference. I'm pretty sure this account's just like it's brand new, so I don't know what we can really expect.
Um,
You know what I mean?
yeah, that's fair enough. I was just looking at the my observation I did, the 53-kilometer one. It's funny because Google Earth Pro, the elevation profile of that line I drew is a flat line.
No, flat means curved, Angels.
Yeah, so sea level's curved,
Been through
but
this.
Google Earth. See, this is why Google Earth is literally just a flat map wrapped around a ball.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
objectively.
I mean, yeah, yeah, dude. No, man, I could try help you. I don't care if I boost your algorithm. What I mean, I don't really care. You want to do that, you
Well, I
can.
appreciate it, man. Cause like like I loved it. I love this community and like the good people that are in it. Cause like even Caleb did the same thing a couple nights. Like he sat on my other live and just like a couple of my lives and just basically just muted. Um, like it's cool that you guys are like willing to do that for me. Cause this is, dude, TikTok's bad now, dude. I was live for like, I don't know if you were here the first time, but I was here. I think it was literally within like 5 minutes. I got a restriction for misinformation, and it's like, okay, bro.
What? How long? How long did that take?
Literally like 5 minutes or so. Like I guarantee you,
Wow.
maybe 10, maybe I don't know.
You know how they have like trigger words? Like TikTok has trigger words. Do you think flat Earth is one of them now?
It wouldn't surprise me because I don't know. Because I always said like you can't really make flat a trigger word, and you can't really make Earth a trigger word. So I always thought we were in like a really good position. But who knows? Maybe the
Yeah.
two together is just like I don't know. It's like we're fighting a whole different war now.
It's just different. Like it's changed. I've never gotten restrictions like that, and now it's just yeah. Tron's getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting it. I'm pretty sure Caleb's getting it. He has to restart a lot.
Yeah, man. It's it's really annoying. And then I scroll into other people's lives and they're just talking about anything. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
like what you said. That Planet Peterson guy, right? He can say whatever he wants, and he's got 400 people in there.
yeah, that was, dude, I don't know if anybody else heard him say what I heard him say, but it's like it was mean, dude. Like it was heartless what he said to this person, and the dude wasn't even a flat earther or anything. He was just debating science with the guy. I don't remember what the conversation was about. Told him to like drive off a cliff and just end it. It's like, oh wow, but you can say that. But I tell people, that the Earth is stationary, and I get shut down. Like that's, I don't know, man. I don't even know how you like. We're fighting a really dangerous war, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're on the front lines of something big here.
Yeah, man. What's up, Mac? Appreciate you, bro. I mean, we'll let this get. Let's try to get it to 10K, guys, if we can. Try to get us to 10K likes, if you guys don't mind. Angel shared it out a bunch. Newton shared it out a bunch. If you guys want to share, I don't mind that either. But I'm pretty sure we're good on shares, just likes, and we
Yeah.
might be able to
Also
get a guest or
repost.
two.
I think
Yeah,
reposting is better as well.
and if we can comment, anything would help, guys. Seriously, because this is annoying, man. I'm getting to a point where, like that chick that came up last night, that Mary chick. You remember her? She was
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she's nice, dude. Don't get me wrong, but she was trying to do this like good spirited, like, oh, you can't let it affect you. And I was like, but it affects me. Like, you don't understand. Like, and like, it was weird because like, she wasn't here like 6 months ago when I didn't need help running a live and everything was chill, right? Like, I used to get a steady flow of guests. I used to get consistent viewers. I was content with that, dude. It was like my own little slice of the cake. I'm cool with that. I didn't really want it to get any bigger. I wasn't like trying my hardest to get out into an algorithm or anything. But now it's like I'm trying to get back to where I was before. And I can't even do that. It's weird, man.
Yeah, no, it's difficult. I remember even on my main, like, this is what it was like for me for so long, and then eventually, I don't know what happened, but it just got better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that that's the case. But with TikTok the way it is now, I can't say I'm hopeful. I mean, it's just one of those things where I just have to see it out. I just have to see it through.
As well, you know that guy Gas Pressure, right?
Yeah.
Um, only ever does really one topic, like the rockets in space, but he does this thing where, like, I'm sure you know, he has zero tolerance for swearing. And like maybe that helps
Mm.
too, because he gets like he gets like 300 people.
I mean, I've thought about it because I know Caleb does that too. And
That's what I
I've
was
thought
thinking.
about it. Yeah, like
Funny.
if you can, like but it would take a long time for me to get used to doing it because I do cuss a lot.
F bombs, so that's about it, but not really, like it's not. I reckon I could do it.
Yeah, I cuss in more of like I like to think that I cuss in more of like a generalized fashion. It's not
Yeah,
like I'm cussing at people.
same, yeah. And actually, I've been on Gas Pressure's live for hours, like, and with him, and he lets me kind of debate him as well, and I've been alright. So
Hmm. You can do it. Thank you, sweets. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm Canadian. I had to stop cussing when I had kids. That's what I thought, right? Because like when you are around kids, right? Typically, this probably goes for most adults, right? Like when you're in the presence of kids, like if you're at like McDonald's or something and there's a kid, like you're not gonna start cussing. You know what I mean? Like it's just good manners, right? At the very least, it's
yeah,
just the right thing to do. So if you just like mentally prepare yourself for the chance that kids could be listening, because you know what really made me consider it was I had this one lady tell me that she watches me with her husband and her 1 year old. And I was like, man, I
yeah,
should really stop cussing, dude. Like, because you never know. People are,
yeah.
I'm a fucking I just did it, but like, I'm a family name, dude. Like, I'm a household name for some reason, for
Yeah,
some of these people.
I
It's,
had a lady come up and tell me she's watched my. I went live one time, really, really long. It was like a 6 hour live I did. She goes, she's been watching the whole thing, and with her son, who's like 10 years old, next to her the whole time.
right. Yeah. And it's like, you never think of it that way, right? You don't, until somebody says it and you're like, oh, wow. Like, you're right. Like, it makes sense that not just the person that's typing in your comments is the only, like they probably have it maybe on like a TV or a computer or something, and then like a whole family's watch potentially, right? It's, you don't even think about it. What's up, Uber? Vegemite? Yeah, no, I think we're gonna block that account. That's one of those muscle man pictures. There was your
Yeah.
your face was on that one, dude.
My one.
Your face was on. You guys know what they're doing. What's that?
Yeah, I've seen that before. So you're saying my face was on it?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures before. A lot of the Globers are doing it because I mean, if you know why, you know why. But um, it's like it was your face on it. It looked like your face
Wow.
anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but just weirdo shit. I can't see like I just cuss in general. It's hard. Like if I'm consciously aware, like if I'm present while I'm talking, I could make a better effort at doing it. But thank you
You've
for
got
the
to
show.
you got to put a teddy bear on that keyboard, baby.
Wait, what?
Put a teddy bear on the keyboard so that you remember there could be kids watching.
You know what? I have. You're gonna think I'm a fucking Mason, but I got this from
Oh, shit. You're gonna think I'm a
Don't judge
fucking.
me. Listen, I have a logical reason for why I have this. I do DoorDash and there's this restaurant called Culver's and they have these for sale there. They sell I have a basketball too. They gave me a basketball. They actually have basketballs. And I asked about them because I saw them. There was like a bunch of them lined up. There's a bunch of different ones. And I was like, "What's up with the ducks? Like what are they?" He's like, "Do you want one?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a duck." And that was like a few months ago. So I've just had this thing just like chilling around here. It doesn't squeak.
Bro,
I don't think it
yeah,
does.
I swear, like that's exactly like the Masonic ducks that they have in their profile pictures. It's so weird.
I know. I know. It's weird. But it's like I didn't get it from a Masonic lodge. I got it from a restaurant, so I think we're safe.
Yeah.
um damn dude. Culver's custard. Yeah, I love Culver's. I like their fries. They have good fries and they have good ice cream. So I like to dip their fries in the ice cream if you guys are down with that. I don't know if you guys have ever dipped fries in ice cream, but dude, it's like it's proof that God exists, you know? Used to work there like 20 years ago. I see the people in there. Culver's when I DoorDash is one of the restaurants I go to the most often because the orders are just usually pretty good. Like it's usually like $7 to $10 to drive like a few miles. It's not bad. Their onion rings. I'm not an onion guy, but I've had their food a couple times. Their burgers are good. Their burgers are good. I haven't tried any of their other stuff, but what's up, Moon?
Have you ever played that game? Oh well, you got to dig us. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll try it. What's up, Moon?
What's up, man?
What's
Yeah,
up, bro?
I have a question for Angel here. Ne?
Oh, so I'm
So,
just like chopped
okay,
liver. All right, good. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
nah, it's because, okay, I'm lucky that I got Angel in this life because I've been trying to get him in a life, but the time management, because I have to go to school and everything, you see. And I'm in South Africa because we live in a different time zone because, yeah, I think it's morning around there. Here it's 3 a.m., I think, you see.
So
The
what's
Yeah.
your
question is
question?
like, okay, if you say that the sun and moon are local, ne, why is it that there hasn't been a video or something going up close to it? Because you say it's inside the firmament and everything.
Apparent object. You can't reach an apparent object. The same thing happens with a rainbow. You can't reach a rainbow really. It moves as you move. That's what the sun does.
Okay, thank you, man.
Was that it?
I have
Do you
to.
believe the Earth is a sphere?
Nah.
Well,
What do you call it? My English is a bit tough. Percuspal rays, the angle rays, and the ships disappearing over the horizon, and we don't feel the speed of the rotation. And there's a road in Kenya. There's a road in Kenya that everything goes uphill. If you throw a ball down that hill, everything goes up.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
an
put water
optical
down,
illusion. That's an optical illusion, though. It's actually going down, but it's just yeah.
yeah, you see, that's why I think like something like gravity, it's not real. And I watch your videos. Uh, gas cannot. cannot compress on yourself in a vacuum. You see.
Yeah, man. Look, Moon,
I'm
hey,
gonna
we got more guests. Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go,
Thank you.
buddy.
Thank you.
Take care, man. I thought he was here just to like troll you, to be honest. What's up, Bobby? Yo, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Moon's a flat earth. Nice. Whatever, dude. Strawman galore. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, like they think that, like, because they've been taught it's a physical object that's like sitting there, like the moon is a rock and hovering above the earth. You know, they think that you can just reach it like that.
Dude. It blows my mind when I talk to like 20-year-olds or 25-year-olds and they still think we went to the moon. It's like, dude, you guys are supposed to be the ones that don't think that. Like it's
Dude, but you know what's funny? I've noticed with those young generation, they believe it, and then you ask if they've actually watched it, and they say no.
right, exactly. It's like, oh, so you just believe it literally with no evidence. What's up, Rupert?
I have evidence.
Of the Earth being a sphere?
Yep.
That's good.
Right. So I got that a lunar eclipse is when a shadow is projected on
Oh,
the
I
moon,
know.
specifically
I
the
know
shadow.
what you. Hey, I know.
Right.
Come on, dude.
So basically,
You're not
that's
the
my
first.
evidence that if
That's
the
okay. All right. Hey. You're not gonna be the first or the last person to just say your explanation for a lunar eclipse. The problem is that
that's
that
crazy.
in and of its. Oh yeah, no, I know it's copied and pasted just like all the rest of your
No,
arguments.
I say
I'm
it's
well
crazy
aware.
that so many people told you that and you still believe it. There.
Shut up.
I.
What the fuck?
Fuck, I could do it. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, Rupert,
Yeah.
do you know what burden of proof is?
No, what is it?
Burden of proof is like if you make a positive claim, right? You say the moon is orbiting the sun, or I'm sorry, the moon is orbiting the earth. You would have to
Yeah.
provide evidence of that, right? So when you're
That's not
giving
my
me your
evidence.
explanation, hey, listen, I'm just shh. You're gonna get muted again, okay? Because I'm not the only one that doesn't want to hear your spiel. All right. Like when you say a lunar eclipse proves that the Earth is a sphere, you're pre-assuming that the moon is orbiting the Earth and that the Earth is orbiting the sun, and it's a ton of like begging the question fallacy. So you have to provide evidence for a lot of other things. You can't just be like, "Yo, I was told how a lunar eclipse works and never independently verified it, but if I just explain it to you, then it serves it
Alright, then
satisfies
I'm gonna do
proof
it.
because that's not."
I'm gonna do it.
What?
I'm gonna just explain how a shadow works, and therefore I'm asking
Rip it,
explain
rip
how
it,
lunar
rip it. The
eclipse
problem
works.
is it's not a shadow. It's not a shadow to begin with. So number one, shadows aren't red, yet the moon turns red.
What?
Number
I never
two.
said shadows are color. I literally can explain what a shadow is.
You're
That's
not.
it.
Oh, really? Great. Okay, can
fuck?
you
When did I
explain?
ever say
Okay,
that shadows are
so
color?
shadows are not red. You agree? Can you explain to us why the shadowed moon turns red?
That's not a
then?
shadow.
That's not.
literally
Oh, so
the
that's
opposite
not
of
a
light.
that's not a lunar eclipse. So this is not a lunar eclipse anymore.
That's not the same lunar eclipse as the one I'm talking about.
You realize that that's a lunar eclipse on the screen, right?
This is not.
What is it, Rupert? What is that? If that's not a lunar eclipse, what is it?
What is it?
I don't know. What's your shit?
No.
No, and I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah. Have a nice day, buddy.
Fucking
Wow.
stop it. Trout's a flat earther. I see him in the guest box. You're a flat earther, bro. Globies only.
Was that guy like swaying back and forth, like clapping his hands? That's what I was imagining. That's what I heard.
Dude, like it wouldn't surprise me. I didn't hear that, or see or picture that in my head, but it's so funny
picture.
when they just say lunar eclipse and then you show them a lunar eclipse and they're like, that's not a lunar eclipse. Like that's gold, dude. That is such
That's
gold.
a clip, actually. I think that's a clip.
I was thinking I might go back and clip that. I might. Just honestly, it was very funny when you muted him because I was like, oh, dude, he stopped talking. And then I realized it's so funny, bro.
just kept on top.
Uh,
Like, shut up.
yeah, dude. Like, you don't need to explain it. I know it. I could probably steel man it better, to be honest. Is what it is, man. 30,000 likes, dude. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. But shadows aren't red. I know shadows aren't red. Oh, okay, okay.
Dude, it's like, have you even ever seen one? Like, I've seen the past two most recent ones. There was one last year, and there was one pretty recently.
Well, yeah, I was supposed to see another one, but it was too cloudy that day. But yeah, I saw one about a year ago now. Yeah, the one where I did the infrared and removed the shutter.
Let's go probe the sun, dude. You know another funny story about the sun probe? I still remember a lot of information about that because I made a video on it when I first heard about it, and it was the NASA Parker Solar Probe. It was primarily made of, well, fuck, I don't remember all the information now, do I? Damn it, Solly. I forget what it was made of, but it was made of a material that would melt at like 2000 degrees Fahrenheit or something. And they said they sent it to the uppermost atmosphere of the sun, which is called the corona. They call that area the corona of the sun. More eye symbolism, by the way. And they say that the temperature of that part of the atmosphere of the sun is between 1.5 to 3.5 million degrees Fahrenheit. And it's just such a fairy tale. But I think the kicker of all of that is they say that there was a single gallon of water that they used as a coolant system, right? Like, instead of like engine coolant or anything that would actually work, like dry ice or, no, just a gallon of water to go 93 million miles and back, right? And survive in an atmosphere that we don't have materials that can withstand the temperature. It's just crazy, bro.
So you check this
But
out.
people believe it.
Watch this, right? So this is actual footage from that thread. So this post has a light on it, obviously, and it's casting the shadow onto the wall. So zoom in on that with the camera. You can see it, no problem. There's a shadow there. And then I zoom in onto the moon, and there's no shadow. So
Whoa.
yeah, so and I have the side by side of that. Obviously, that you've seen where I'm filming it at the same time. And yeah, the bottom of this moon entirely, almost pretty much 98% of the moon here was completely just dark, but you can see it. So
I brought up Oscar to explain to me how transfer of energy works because apparently I don't understand it.
Well, no, transfer of heat. You said we don't have materials to withstand the temperature, but when there's no molecules,
Is heat a type of energy?
sometimes it can be a byproduct. Most commonly,
Oh, so I'm already doing better. All right. Do you have evidence that the Earth is curving? Because that's really the object in question. I was just laughing at a fairy tale, and you took it seriously.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's funny to laugh at a fairy tale. It might be far fetched from your worldview, but like, why are you espousing that like we wouldn't be able to survive the temperature when temperature and heat are different? Like they need molecules to carry the heat.
Hey, Oscar, no, radiation does not need a medium to transfer heat. Now, does the sun emit radiation as heat?
Not as heat. It emits radiation.
Playing. Thanks for playing.
It emits radiation.
Want to talk about the
based
Earth
on
now?
the. Sorry.
Do you want to talk about the Earth now?
I'd love
that
to
you got proven
hear
wrong?
before we send a probe to the sun,
well,
right? Allegedly.
Yeah.
No, just
are you guys
just
like? Do you guys
Oscar.
know Shand TV? Are you guys like Shand TV?
Hey,
'Cause I was talking to him and then-
let's just calm down, buddy. I'm trying to get on topic
I'm
here, bro.
calm. I'm calm.
Yeah, no. Do you have evidence that the Earth is curving or moving?
Well, yeah, I would say like the observations of the celestial sphere don't really align with anything except the
So
heliocentric model.
you make an observation and just reaffirm what you already believed. Like I asked, I'm gonna ask you the question again. Do you have evidence that the Earth is curving or moving?
Yeah, so like if you want to call it a belief, it might be a belief or whatever. Like I know the tactic is to say like it's just a faith or whatever. but ultimately
No, it
the,
just
the
like, dude,
evidence
it
of
like
the celestial sphere
evidence.
rotating in
No, that's
different
not.
directions and where the stars
So,
are,
so the
like
stars
that.
rotate. Yeah, stars rotate, not the Earth. Yeah, thanks for proving geocentrism.
Yeah, dude.
You can say
You
it's
have evidence that
geocentric. The Earth is still a sphere.
Oscar, I don't like having to like repeat the question 14 times, bro. You don't even understand it. Do you have evidence that the Earth is physically curving
The
at the surface?
the Earth is physically curving. Sure, I mean, I would say photos and videos of the Earth curving from space, but
Oh my
I know it's a
god.
hot topic.
Yeah, that's what about on the Earth? Like, do you have a piece of infrastructure that we could look into that would definitively prove it, or can you prove it
There's
using like aviation or
there's plenty of bridges that need to account for curvature over large
name
bodies of
one?
water.
Name one. Name one.
Name one.
Sure, I
Just
mean,
one.
I can find a photo of it if you'd like, but I'm sure
Yeah,
you guys have
please.
seen the photo.
Wait, I want to
Yeah, please,
see
appears
it.
to
I want to see
curve
you
under
do
the
that.
horizon.
I
Let's
want to
see it.
see you do that, and I guarantee you it'll be a suspension bridge. Guarantee you.
It's gonna be Lake Pontchartrain. We'll watch.
Yeah, possibly.
It's
I'm-
literally gonna be like, go ahead, please show us.
Hold on,
I
dude. Hold on.
don't think I can turn my
We're
camera.
gonna
I
do
don't have
this
enough
together.
followers,
Google,
We're gonna
enough
do.
Google,
I'm gonna
Lake
pull it up.
Pontchartrain.
You're about to get cooked if you're gonna.
No,
bring
bring
Lake
up the
Pontchartrain.
one. I'm sure because,
No,
like I said,
Oscar,
I'm sure
you-
you've seen it before.
You bring
I
it
can't
up.
turn my
Oscar.
camera on, so
Lake Pontchartrain. That's your positive claim about the curvature.
Wow, look at
I-
this curving bridge.
I'm not sure.
Whoa.
This is another clip, Solly.
Look at all this curvature, dude.
This is another clip. Wait, let me get images. So wait, buddy, is this your evidence of curvature, bud?
No,
Yeah, look
like I
at
said,
that.
my evidence
This is a
would be all sorts of observations from the Earth, from space, but apparently
From
those don't
space.
exist.
Why don't we
Yeah.
observe the Earth from the Earth? Why don't we do that?
Yeah, I mean, we can obviously.
Because when we
Like,
observe the
la-
Earth from
land
the Earth,
surveys-
we hey,
Sorry?
do you want me to Google the definition of? Wait, I have a screenshot of that actually.
Oscar, you're new to this, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not new. I'm not new to this. I'm surprised it's still going on. We used to talk like
Oscar.
we
What
used
do
to
you
talk
know?
like a
Like,
year
so
ago about
far,
airplanes, but
so far you brought up like
It's the branch of surveying that measures, maps, and calculates land, construction, or topographic features while disregarding the Earth's curvature. So, plane
well,
surveying.
yeah, of course, plane surveying would be because you can't use that for large
planes.
distances.
They don't use a theodolite for large distances, though. That's the problem.
Of course, they wouldn't use
Do you think a
planes.
theodolite? Do you think a theodolite can be used for like more than 500 meters?
I'm not sure. I don't know all the
Well, they
all the
don't. They do it in small
technology that
increments.
they use. I do know that the equations they have to do are approximations because they're always going to
Oh, I
be
found it.
not perfectly
Cherry-
there
I'm
it
gonna
is.
cherry pick
There it is.
this
There's
one
the
and
curve. There's the
I'm
curve.
gonna cherry pick this one and reaffirm my belief system. This
There's
is
the
what you
curvy
guys
one.
do.
That's the
You
curvy
will,
one.
and it's funny how far I had to scroll down to get it. That's like 3 or 4
Wait,
things.
Sully, put me in the big box. Wait, let me destroy that in like one. All right, watch this. So, is the flat road on the left
Yeah.
also curved?
I couldn't tell you, mate. I didn't take the photo. I don't know.
Oscar, I wanted to make a point earlier, and we kind of got sidetracked. Do you see what happens when we observe the Earth from the Earth?
Yeah, we're incredibly small compared to the Earth. Yeah. So
right, the
that-
Earth
that-
looks
that
flat.
sort of
I
thing would be
know.
normal.
That's why we should try to measure it.
Yeah, and plenty of people do, and it's like if I tried to
Do
appeal
you mean
to
the ones
the plenty
that?
of
Do you
people
mean the
thing,
ones
like it would
that?
just
Do you mean?
an appeal
Do you
to,
mean the
to
one?
authority.
Hey, do
So-
you mean the ones that disregard the curvature of the Earth? Those people?
There's plenty of people that can because it's negligible compared to the calculations that they're
So
doing.
wait, hang on a second, Oscar. Do you think 10 miles of distance is negligible?
The curvature over 10 miles. I mean,
Yeah.
we're both from Australia, mate. So in kilometers, I
okay.
don't know how
So
long.
what
that is,
about
but,
10 kilometers? Is that negligible?
I would say it's. I mean, it's almost negligible, but it's not like someone's going to build a 10-kilometer wide building.
We ignore 7.85 meters of curvature in 10 kilometers, do we? Do we ignore that? So is
Yeah,
seven
but
is
but that's the
almost
average
8
over
meters.
10
Stop.
kilometers. That's the average
Is
over
almo-
10
is-
kilometers.
is-
Like,
Dude, is 8 meters of curvature negligible?
compared to what? No one's building an 8-kilometer wide building where they have to account for 8 meters like on every
Right.
integral structure.
No, but
do you
this
know what I mean?
bridge
Like
is
there's
24 miles long.
There are infrastructure.
yeah, sure.
that
And the
what are you
beams
talking
that
about?
hold that bridge up can all be different lengths because of what's under the water there anyway. So it's like, you know what I
That
mean?
would be topography. That would be topography,
Ex-
not physical
exactly,
earthwork.
exactly. Topography is large enough that they need to account for, whereas the
No.
ground being like, as you say, 8 meters different from start to end, like they're already
Why do they
building it
ignore
based
that?
on topography
Why
and
do
the
they
changing.
ignore that?
Sorry.
Why do they ignore that? Why do they treat it like it's not there?
Like I said, it's negligible until you get to
Oh my god.
large enough
Okay,
distances.
okay, so it's negligible. They ignore 7.85 meters. Do they treat it flat then?
There's plenty of technologies where you can treat it as.
Stop. Do they treat it as flat? You just agreed with me. They ignore it.
Sorry, I don't know
Do
who
they-
they is. Who's they? In this
plane
instance?
surveyors, do they treat it as flat?
Plane surveys, yes, it would be because
Oh,
it's a
welcome to flat
very
Earth.
short range form of surveying.
Welcome to flat Earth.
You keep saying plane surveying, like that's one type of land surveying. You know
Oscar, I
that.
want to ask you something, right? Do you actually have evidence that the Earth is curving geometrically at 8 inches per mile squared?
No,
Or the
because
water
that's a
can be
parabolic
accessed.
approximation that of
Oh,
course it's going to
okay.
follow.
So you have no evidence of the Earth curving? You just believe it?
I don't need it to curve at 8 inches per mile
Oh,
squared.
so you disagree with 2 + 2 = 4?
No.
So,
Now we're
so
well
then
ahead
8
of
inches
you.
per mile squared is accurate then? 8 inches per mile squared is accurate, isn't it, Oscar?
Angel, you know that that's a parabolic approximation.
Do
That's
you know
not,
that it's
that's
accurate,
not
right?
logically
Do you-
There's
followed.
a
all the
actually
calculators use it.
Oscar. There's a guy on YouTube. I can link you the video. His name is I Can Science That, and he did the math like I think 5 different ways, and he came to the conclusion that you can do it around the circumference at the equator, and it's perfectly viable for the entire circumference at the equator.
What?
So
If you did it, like
Yes.
no
do you
further
know
than
why?
1,000 miles at a
I
time,
can
maybe.
No, I can explain it to you. Because it's not actually 8 inches per mile squared. We're giving you guys quite a bit of leeway
Right.
over
Yeah.
distance when we do that. It's actually 7.98
We're
inches
actually
per
giving
mile
you more
squared.
curvature. We're adding more curvature for you guys.
Sure,
Sorry,
Yeah,
but
and
less.
it's over distance.
you're still
Over distance
not.
that it. Hold on, listen. Over. I know it doesn't sound like much. That 0.02 inch. Like I get that, but over distance because it's exponential. Drop from a tangent. It
So that's the thing. Why is it
compensates for the.
exponential? Why is there even a squared in that equation?
It's
If
a
you guys are trying
curve. A curve is exponential, not linear.
to.
Yeah, would it,
But if
do
but
you
if
think
the
we live
Earth
on
is
a
a sphere,
triangle?
then it's not an exponential curve, is it?
Yes, it is.
That's not how that works.
Do you think, bro? Are you serious, dude?
Hold on,
Okay,
dude. Hold on. I'm gonna bring up
this
Microsoft.
guy's geometrically illiterate, dude. He's
A
geometrically illiterate.
parabola is far different from a sphere.
Dude, this
you
guy's
both know that.
geometrically illiterate.
Hold on, dude. You're so like I don't know what you're trying to like. No, I don't know what you don't understand. Okay, this would be your globe. Let's make it big. Okay, and if you start here, okay, you're at the surface. You go straight out, right? Exponential. Oops, sorry. Let's put it up here just so I don't have to draw a bunch of lines. Exponential. It's gonna increase over distance. Does that make sense? Like I know I'm not drawing straight lines, but just bear with me. It's exponential, bro. This is drop from a tangent.
Yeah, and if
I don't know why
it
you
kept
guys- I
going
don't- it's like-
exponential, it
like-
wouldn't be following the curve of the Earth anymore.
Bro, you don't understand geometry.
What are you
Oscar,
talking about?
Oscar, do you have any evidence that the Earth is curving at 8 inches per mile squared? If you disagree
Oscar,
with the curvature formula,
is this line
That's
line
your
longer than
curvature
this
formula.
line?
no.
Hey, no, it's literally derived from the radius value, bro. Is this line longer than this line?
Yep.
What'd you say?
Hey, did you say the line on the right is longer than the line on the left? Yeah.
Okay, that would be exponential increase because you would have to make the next one longer.
For
Every
only
mile.
those 3 lines, yeah.
Oscar, dude, it's not our math, dude.
Well, it's
it was given to
a
us.
a parabola. You're right.
A
Well,
parabola.
the
Parabola,
like
a
this.
parabola actually has less curvature than a semicircle. So this guy doesn't understand geometry. He doesn't get that we're
I
giving
know
him
I'm not
leeway.
doing it justice, bro.
Well,
but
yeah,
like, a
exactly. So
parabola
why
would
would
look
you be
more like
using
this.
something with the curvature of a
parabola,
semicircle
dude,
to try and measure
a semicircle has more curve, you peanut. If we use a semicircle, it's more curvature than 8 inches per mile squared. What are you talking about? You're geometrically illiterate.
I can't do it on. I don't know how to make it work on paint, but like, Dude, you just don't want it to be true because you don't want there to be a way to measure the Earth? Like, is that what your claim is? And honestly, there depends on what
Yeah.
source you check. Even if you just type it into ChatGPT or Google, it's going to agree with you that it's good for at least up to 300 to 500 miles.
Yeah, sure. So again,
Okay,
for
so when we're
measurements
talking
where the
about
curvature is
24,
negligible, we agree. Yeah,
no,
you
Oscar,
can use
do you have any-
approximations.
so when we're talking about a 24-mile bridge, is 24 less than 300?
Sure.
All
So no,
right,
it's
so
not
it's
correct.
perfectly viable. Like your argument sucks, dude. You just don't want to be corrected. That's awful, dude.
Yeah,
It's a
dude.
terrible position to take.
All the curvature calculators use 8 inches per mile squared. So you can, like, if you think it's wrong, don't argue with us. Argue with your globe.
Like I
Even
just
if
said,
you-
for
Even if
approximations
you,
under
even if
relatively
you do,
short
no,
distances, I
listen.
understand.
Just, I'm gonna give you a homework assignment, right? If you give a fuck enough, or anybody in the chat can do this too. It should curve 1 degree per 69 arc miles. You agree with that?
Sure.
Because 69
right.
times 360 is 24,901, right?
Sure.
So 1 degree per 69 arc miles. Ask ChatGPT or do the math yourself if you want to, but ask anything. Get this number from somewhere. Ask it if you have 1 degree per 69 arc miles to break that into a curvature rate that is in inches per mile squared, and it's going to tell you it's 8 inches per mile squared. It's the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. It is the same thing. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You guys have
dude,
basically gone
no.
through it with me to agree.
No, and now it's the same thing.
Just
Now
get
it works.
out of here.
Now it works.
Told you, we're arguing 2 plus 2 equaling 4, and he doesn't think it's 4.
There's that guy that you might want to talk to this guy, bro. This one's all you.
Can Vegemite?
This guy's all me.
If you want.
Here, okay. I know. What's up, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe? So, do you have evidence that the Earth's curving at 8 inches per mile squared?
If it is the Vegemite?
Okay, have a nice day.
Oh, he's just gonna. You know what's crazy is I blocked him the first time and he came back on a different account and he typed Vegemite into the comments. So he just created a second account, reposted that exact same picture, or re-uploaded it. Dude, that's so fucking psychotic.
It wasn't my face, though.
It wasn't?
I didn't.
Oh, maybe I looked at it too quickly.
I think he's
just
saying
assumed.
Vegemite. I think he's saying Vegemite because I'm Australian or something. I fucking hate Vegemite.
Yeah, I've heard it's not that great. What's up, Ultimate?
What's up with y'all? I'm not a
Did you bring?
globe believer or nothing, so
Oh,
Just
I
getting
gotta let you go,
qualified.
dude. You're too smart.
it's all good, man.
Yeah, sorry, man. Solly and Angels are on a roll. I mean, dude, it's just these people do this shit to themselves, bro. I don't know how you disagree with the math that your model claims. Like, are you telling me it doesn't have a radius value of 3,959?
They think that they think that
Yeah.
we came up with 8 inches per mile squared. They think we did it.
I know. It's basically like saying, like, okay, if 8 inches per mile squared is wrong, which it is, then the radius value is wrong, which it is, and then the distance to the sun is wrong, which it is, and it's like you're helping
Yeah.
us. Like, it's so stupid, bro. It's like I agree, the Earth doesn't curve at that rate. It doesn't curve at all, actually. NASA's math. I don't know about NASA, but it's been a well-known thing since like at least the mid 1800s. There was books that incorporated it. Cableguy.fe, 10 followers. I don't know, man. I don't trust you, to be honest. Does KK have proof, Newton? Are you getting globe proof down there, bro? Invite KK. I don't see a KK. Unless he got muted. Oh no, I see. And then I'll mute the dude myself. People will fight to protect their matrix. Dude, that's some serious cognitus, man. Some serious cognitus. This Stockholm syndrome, for real. These people beat you up and take money out of your hard-earned paycheck every week or every other week or once a month or however frequent your pay cycle is. And you just defend them with your life. Like, okay, yeah, that's cool, you know. Brilliant. Ignores observer height and refraction. Hey, buddy, all you have to do is include your observer height and refraction, and then all of a sudden it doesn't include. It doesn't ignore that anymore.
Dude. If you want to include the observer height, then you just add it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all you do, you know what's so funny is I was using the 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height and feet argument with somebody. I think it was Baloney, and he was like, "You realize that's globe math, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, you just
Yeah.
add your observer height to the radius value, you dummy." Like that's literally what you're doing. You're just making the radius value a little bit longer by adding your observer height to it. That's all you're doing. And I know it's globe math. The problem is that it doesn't work in reality, so we don't live on a globe. These people really don't understand the point.
I don't get it.
It's like it's so basic, dude.
I just chat GBT'd if Walter Bislands uses 8 inches per mile squared and it says yes.
Beat up a lot by the IRS? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's heavy Stockholm syndrome, dude. Which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's when you defend your overlords or your captor. You fall in love with your captor, I guess is the traditional definition. But I mean, if you want to get into the nuance of it, that's beside the point. My point is the same. You guys defend the people that, I mean, they do unspeakable things. I actually can't even say half of the stuff on TikTok. It's that unspeakable, and you defend it. That's cool. Yeah. Call them Agent Smiths. Yeah, there's a lot of those on TikTok, bro. There's a lot of them. We have to support NASA. Yeah, exactly. Just for them to launch rockets into the ocean and give us cartoons. Like, if I wanted to buy cartoons, I would subscribe to Highlights Magazine, if that's still a thing. There's some on both sides? What do you mean? Oh, like Stockholm Syndrome people? I could agree with that. To one extent or another. Yeah, maybe, if that's what you mean. Mods don't let us get no troll time with these trolls. I'm sorry. I pretty much have like a zero tolerance policy with meaningless dogmatic comments in my shit. Like I don't want to read the dogma, dude. I don't care. And like there's also an incentive for me to mute these people cuz sometimes it triggers them and it makes them want to come up here. And if that doesn't work, then it proves to me that they're just an internet troll. And I honestly, at that point, I start questioning if you're even a real human being. You could just as easily be a robot. You know? Like, and I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and let robots take over my chat. Like, I'm not doing that. Admiral Obvious? I know that's a Glober. NPCs? Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of NPCs, bro. Well, I don't know what to say, guys. I think we might be done or just about done. What's up, Shand? Somebody was asking about you, bro, but I didn't let him talk, so I don't know what he had to say about you. One of the Globers was asking about you, but I didn't let him go there. He was like, "Do you know Shand TV?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it doesn't matter." Like, do you have evidence that the Earth is curving? So that's pretty much how the conversation went. I'm imagining he might have had some not so polite things to say about you, but we'll never know because I didn't let him speak. So, just thought I'd shout you out, bro. You like my name? Thanks. It's short for solipsisms, which is kind of like I got the idea from 1984. He talks about like a collective solipsism. It's philosophical and psychological. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just a neat idea. And then that's why if you see me in other lives, you'll always see Globers calling me a Phil bro. It's like, dude, I don't even talk about philosophy, like ever. It's just they know that it's a philosophical term that they really don't even understand, and they just use it as an attack because they can't call me anything else. 24-hour sun in Antarctica proves the globe. Not when it's modeled on a small scale, and the only evidence that we have of it is in video format. Like, and the video itself is not exactly the most reputable. So, I mean, if you guys believe it, that's fine. I don't. I know it like split the community in half for like 6 months when it first happened, and everybody was fighting over it. I took like one look at it and I made my decision. I was like, nope, not good enough for me. I need better proof. And that's really all it is. It's not like I don't believe it or I do believe it or I just need more proof. I mean, a video, you're never gonna prove anything to me with a video, bro. Like ever. Doesn't matter what it is. So Witsit is a liar? Couldn't tell you, buddy. Couldn't tell you. I think there's a lot of reasons to lie, man. I don't like talking about that too much, but I don't inherently distrust the guy just because of that. I mean, people could lie to protect their families. A lot of people don't take that into consideration. There is such a thing called blackmail. You know, we are fighting a pretty heavy war here. Convince my family of conspiracies. Can't get them on the flat side. Dude, the flat earth is the hardest one. I don't know what it is. I think I want to say programming, but that sounds pretty cliche at this point. But yeah, no, it's the hardest one. Flat earth is the hardest one for most people. Even for me, I got into like a lot of other conspiracies, and then I paused. I paused before I went into flat earth. I actually ignored it for a really long time, but I kept getting suggested videos of it from YouTube's algorithm at the time, and here I am. Knock knock. I'm really looking for Globies, bro. The only reason Angels is up here is because this is a new account. I'm trying to get this account rolling. All my other accounts are like, dude, I'm one of the more shadow banned people on this platform, and it really frustrates me. Sitting here fighting over stupid crap while they're taking the world. Yeah, Vern. I mean, that's your opinion. What's up, bro? What's up,
I know how
Sean?
you run your business, boss. I just really came up real quick to say, just play the second video on my channel. Like if you go to my channel, that's and I'll give you a quick what it is. That's Jaren at the front. He's speaking of his travel to the the so-called Antarctica, and he was talking about how the sun actually did. And then after that, I did a display with the flat earth model to show you exactly how it works with the flat earth model. So that's just what I wanted to say. Anybody want to see that 24-hour sun replicated on the flat earth and going exactly with the person who went there? Like none of these guys who's asking you about that solely, they've never been there, right? But the guy who's been there, he said what he said on my video, and we showed that how it works on the flat earth. So the 24-hour sun actually debunks the globe, bud. All right, that's all I had to say. What's up, Angel?
What's up,
Go ahead
man?
and drop it,
Hey,
Tony.
how's it going, man?
Peace.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I know it doesn't work on a globe. Just if you calculate the angle of where the sun was, and then you map it out, like where it would be relative to every. People forget that like every other continent had sunlight during that time as well, right? It doesn't work. Doesn't matter
But the
how
thing
you.
is, bro, even you notice when the sun goes up and down, there's no light attenuation at all. That's weird to
Yeah,
me. That's really weird to me.
Jaren said he never went. I don't think that's true. I don't think they were there either. Dude, they took their fucking
dude,
shirts
what
off,
happened
man.
was, what he's mentioned. Okay, this is what happened. Chris Flatsmack was talking to him, and Jaren was talking about the Southern Cross, and he goes, well, because we've never been to the South, we can't really point out the Southern Cross. And he's like, hang on, did you just say you haven't been to the South? He's like, oh, fuck, and he
Wow.
he rage quit. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was the fishiest part for me. I mean, you can bring up like Vapegate if you want, but the fishiest part for me was the picture that they took where half of their half of their shirts were off. I just don't believe you because like 1 minute, right? I know they were there for I don't know a day or two or however long, right? So like 1 minute we're seeing breath. It's so cold that you can see your breath, and then the next day or whatever, you guys are standing there with your shirts off. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. I don't believe it. Just common sense tells me otherwise, man. You got to be gullible, dude.
People can get what's the word, compromised, right? You know what I mean? Doesn't matter who you are.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And like I said, dude, the whole Witsit thing, like, I mean, I don't think he quote unquote sold out or anything. Like, people always take it in that direction, but I play devil's advocate, man. I think there's, like, if you threaten his wife or his kids, like, he might have lied for that reason. You don't know. You just don't know. And honestly, I don't think that's a great excuse, but I don't know. I mean, is there a good excuse to tell a lie? It's hard to say. It's not exactly objective. sold out 100%. That's why is the question. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, that shit happened over a year ago. I don't even know how we got on the
Dude, I don't know.
topic.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like some flat earthers just talk about it too much. Like the Globies don't even mention it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while I get somebody to, and my typical response is to just ask them if flat earthers are capable of doing science, and then they don't know what to say. It's adorable. They start
Yeah,
floundering.
like when they say that Bob Nodell proved the spin of the Earth and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like, oh, so flat earthers can do science? That's good to know, because that proves all of the other flat earth experiments too, right? Or are we cherry picking?
All I do is I say to them, okay, if you believe a flat earther proved a globe, do you believe a flat earther when they prove it's flat? And they have
Right.
the answer, if they're being honest, the answer has to be yes. But they always say no to that when I ask them.
Oh yeah. So it's just confirmation bias, double standard, laundry list of things. I don't know. We might be done, bro. Are you still gonna go live tonight, bro? Or today? I guess it's today. For you.
Yeah, I mean I can go live for a bit. Yeah.
Okay. We might just bounce over there. Flat earthers don't experiments always putative the globe. Can I copy the base that
Oh my
comment?
god, he just said the thing we okay. So Bruce, you believe flat earthers when they prove it's flat? Then got it.
I gotta screenshot that comment, dude. That's so
So
inaccurately typed. Like, dude, autocorrect yourself, bro. What are you doing? How do you type that many grammatical mistakes and just hit send? What's up, Bruce? You shit the bed in my comments. Do you want to do it on my panel? Hey, me first, bro. Damn, calm down.
Okay.
Let me make a joke about you, right? Like, never mind. It's not. Now I'm gonna feel like I'm bullying you because I just told you to shut up, and I'm gonna make fun of you. Anyway,
Oh, that's all right.
go ahead, man.
I'll let things roll off. But yes, I hit the button. I read it. I was like, man, what the hell? That's terrible.
Do you have any evidence that the Earth's
I think I
curved?
got one word right. I think I got one word right out of that whole sentence.
Yeah, you shit the bed, dude. Like hard. Do you want to shit the bed on my panel too?
Do you have any evidence that the
I
Earth is curved
guess
at
I'm
8 inches per
here.
mile squared? That's
I
not an
guess I'm
optical
here.
effect. That's geometric effect.
I'm here, so that's
Okay, so the question on hand is,
He's not answering.
like, bro, I don't know if I don't think he can hear me.
No,
Do
I
you
can
have
hear
any evidence that the Earth is curving at 8 inches per mile squared? That's not an optical effect, but a geometric effect.
that it's curving. Yeah.
Okay, give me the geometry of how it's curved and what proves it.
I took a photo just like 2 weeks ago. I was on an airplane, and since we're in this discussion quite a bit, I was like, oh, I'm going to take a photo. There's no curvature, but I did have one of the Theodolite apps, so I've got everything plumb, and sure enough, crosshairs were quite a ways above the horizon.
Of course, because we see through an atmosphere or in the light attenuator, you don't see forever through the atmosphere, so you're not going to see.
No, the horizon was below eye level.
I know. I'm answering that. You can't see forever through the atmos, so that means that the horizon's obviously going to optically drop. That's again, I'm asking for geometry, not optical effects. Do you understand? Dude,
Well, that doesn't make sense. You can't see
my-
forever, but you
I
can
had
see a
my-
line
listen,
below you.
Listen,
What?
I went on a plane too, okay, and I could actually zoom past the horizon because I had infrared. So normally you wouldn't see the horizon, but my infrared picked it up. You see that? So you'd say that's because it's dropping. No, it's not dropping. You just don't see it because there's too much gas in the way. So again, the horizon's way beyond these mountains, and it's higher than the mountains. You don't see it. You wouldn't have seen it, but because my infrared camera picked it up, see, it's not dropped. It's right there.
Mm.
So
What's
again,
it look like without the infrared? Or did you do that as well?
I just showed you.
No, I mean just without infrared. Or maybe I missed it.
Yeah, I just showed you. No, actually, I didn't show you. It was always infrared.
Yeah.
But with my naked eye, I couldn't see that. It's not there. Again, do you have anything that's like not an optical effect, dude?
I was just looking at the ocean where you could see the horizon where the sky meets
All right,
the water.
the horizon's an apparent location where the sky meets the Earth's surface. So if it's apparent and it moves, is it geometry of the Earth?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's always the claim, right? That the horizon always meets eye level. That's always the claim.
No, that's not the claim.
Since when?
The horizon appears to ramp up. It doesn't always meet eye level. It's an apparent location that changes with weather. How can it always be at your eye level if it changes locations?
I don't know. I think that's going to be new information for a lot of folks. That's good to know.
No, it's not new information. It's new flat earthers doing a wrong statement. We advanced
okay.
it.
Bro, that's we're not on the internet in 2015 watching Eric Bay videos anymore.
Oh, thank goodness.
Evolved. But so again, do you know anything about your globe that we don't know about that could potentially stump us and like be like, oh, that's a globe proof?
Oh, well. Oh. No, well, I thought I had you on that one. That was a pretty good one right there. But
That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. The horizon moves, dude. The horizon appears to move back and forth. It doesn't. Earth is not getting bigger and smaller.
okay. What about I don't know. When I came in, y'all were talking
The
about
horizon or the atmosphere significantly alters the horizon through refraction, causing it to appear higher and slightly farther away than its geometric position, which that last part's the object in question, of course.
If you're measuring to an apparent location that changes, it's not geometry of the Earth. So what else you got?
Okay. What about what was Shan saying? Now the
Well, I'm asking
or
you.
do you guys
like, what
agree
is
with
your
that?
evidence?
Do you guys
Dude,
agree
what
with
is your
that?
evidence of a globe? What is your evidence of a globe? It can't be this hard, dude.
24-hour sun
It's
in
really hard.
Antarctica. 24-hour sun in
So,
Antarctica.
so like 20 big in the question fallacies, and if it works, it's a globe. Wow.
No, that's the asking. that's the asking the question.
No, you don't even know.
Why
So
do
first
you
of all, I've
not-
asked you
why
evidence
do
of
you
it
not-
curving. Dude, Bruce, I've asked you evidence of it curving. You haven't gone that far. You haven't even proved it's a ball yet to make a claim.
Oh well, there you go. That's the one. That's the ball one. Curvature.
No. How do you know it's
Let's see.
curved? How do you know we're standing
Let's
antipodal relative
do
to each other?
the ships.
Let's do the ship.
Large ships disappearing bottom up on the ocean. Let's
Can
do
I do this
1,000
one?
feet
Can I
of
do this
Chicago
one?
missing
Just chill,
across
just
Lake
chill.
Michigan.
Just-
Okay, all right.
Just one step at a time, bud.
Okay,
Damn.
okay.
So, hold on. Turn the volume down. This is a flat piece of wood. It's lagging. I don't know why. You zoom in, then a little boat appears, and then you zoom back out, and the same thing happens here. Like you zoom in, and there's a little boat. And I have a second video. You're not gonna be able to see it very well.
Bottom up
It's
obstruction is
right
not
here.
exclusive to a globe. Like you can have things
Yeah,
bottom
it's
up.
not.
Yeah, like dude, on my screen, like if you put me in the big box, I've got like 6 different ways you can have things disappear bottom up. This is me like on the flat table with a lens because lensing causes bottom up obstruction. And that's what we're seeing on the ships, the larger ships out in the distance. Because the further out they are, the more lensing there will be, the more distortions there will be. So again, not exclusive to a globe. Do you have anything that's exclusive to a globe? And you can pull little boats and ships back into view anyway. So
Yeah, the little boats. Like
I've
little
done a
boats, you
ship.
can't see 'em.
Any boat. It doesn't matter. Like
Doesn't matter if
the
it's small.
Have you ever
There's
been
also
able to
ripples
zoom
in-
in a ship that's where you can't see the bottom? You can only see like
Yeah,
the-
I zoomed in a ship that you
Bruce.
couldn't see the top.
Bruce,
Yeah.
the bottom of the boat's in the water, bud. It's called displacement.
okay, what? True. I'm not talking about. You know what I mean? Like where
Bruce, when the top of a ship is gone
when you
beyond
can
the
only see
horizon,
like the mast of the ship, and if you could zoom it back in and
Bruce,
see any
I
more.
couldn't see any of the ship. So when none of the ship is visible, can you pull it back into view? Yes or no?
But could you? I don't know what you mean. Like
You just said we can't pull the bottom. Okay, when the ship's entirely hidden, can you pull any of it back into view?
but it's not hidden. That's like saying if
Yes,
you
it
don't
is
see a
hidden. If I don't
bird
see it, if I
in
don't
a
see the
tree
ship,
100 yards away,
bro,
and you look at the tree with binoculars and you see a bird.
Oh, Bruce, fuck's sake, stop. You just said with a large ship, you can't do it. So when a large ship is completely hidden beyond the horizon, can you pull any of it back into view? That's my question.
Am I back on?
That's what you just said,
Hold
right?
on.
That's what you
Is
just
my
said.
mic back on?
None of the boat can be pulled back, right? Yes?
But this sounds disingenuous for you, right? Because you know
No,
you're
you just said you just
you're
said you
look-
can't. Well, look, I'm gonna I'm gonna just show it because what's gonna happen now is gonna change his mind because he knows I'm gonna debunk him. So here's none of the ship. I couldn't see any of it. Nothing at all. And then I zoom in and the ship's there. Now again, I know what you're going to deflect to the bottom. We've shown you how the bottom up obstruction works. So if the top of the ship's gone beyond the horizon, it's behind curve. The top of the ship can't be revealed.
Were those birds behind the horizon too? Were they below the curve?
Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for playing, bud. Bottom up obstruction. We can show you like 6 different ways how you can get bottom up obstruction to work on a flat surface, and it does work on a
One
flat
of the
surface.
worst arguments too, because it's like, you know, when a boat is on really flat water, that's when it's curving. That's when it's going over the curve. It's like, listen to yourself, bro.
Anything else, Bruce? Or are we done here? Only a ship getting re-revealed. So I did what you said couldn't happen. So what
I
else you
didn't
got?
see it. You just showed one that's just
Oh my
barely
God.
over the
Oh my
horizon.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Bruce wasn't paying attention.
Didn't do it. You pulled a boat back into view that wasn't over the horizon. So I thought when the ship was, did he not just say that when the ship's gone beyond the horizon, you can't pull it back? And then I pulled it back, and now he's saying it's not beyond the horizon. They do that every time, man.
Oscar, are you here, bro? You
Yeah, sorry, I was waiting politely, trying to at least. Yeah, I feel like you, like in that specific video, the Angels, you're just claiming that it's gone over the horizon.
Oscar, the
Because
whole
that
point
provides
was
you a nice,
we
like-
can't see it. If we can't see it, it's beyond the curve. That's what you guys said. So don't
I
move
mean,
the
if you
goalpost.
can't see it from where you're standing,
Don't
I
move
mean,
the
you know
goalpost.
that angular resolution is different to being
So
obstructed. by
don't move the
something.
goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalpost. That's the same
Okay, so
observation
then I pulled it back into view. Thanks for playing.
on your camera. Yeah.
And I couldn't see it with my naked eye. So thanks for playing.
did his camera?
Yeah, but did you
zoom
stay
in
zoom-
around the curvature? Did his camera zoom in around the curvature of the Earth?
No, but if
Oh,
you're zooming,
it's
if you're
flat,
zooming
yeah.
in and it's still there, then it's clearly not being obstructed by the curvature
Oh
as
my
you're
God,
claiming.
you don't
is
get
it?
the Oscar. You don't get the argument at all, dude. First, you don't understand 2 + 2 = 4 in your curvature rate. Now,
Okay, cool, bro. That's a nice one.
oh, wait,
No,
wait,
but-
Oscar. Let's see, right? Because at this point, I'm just going to make you look stupid. When a boat goes beyond the horizon, is it going behind the curvature of the Earth?
Not always, especially
Not
not if you're
always.
claiming
Not
that-
always. Oh, so Aristotle was wrong then.
especially not if you're claiming that the horizon is anything
Aristotle
that,
was wrong.
anything that disappears from your
So
view,
you-
your
so you
angular
disagree.
resolution.
You disagree with Aristotle then. He was wrong when he saw boats going over the cliff. He was wrong.
No, I don't think I am. And
Alright, so
even
now
if
you're
I
double
was,
speaking.
I mean,
So
he
now
didn't
you're double
understand
speaking.
everything about observations. So.
You're double speaking now. You said it wasn't the case, but now you're saying Aristotle wasn't wrong. So which one is it?
Yeah, so you can agree with me that there's plenty of things that go on in the atmosphere, right, that affect what we see and don't see.
Yes. You claim it's curvature. That's all you claim.
Not
You claim it's
always, not
curvature.
always. No. I'm happy to have an intelligently
Okay,
honest
great.
conversation with you.
So then we can have bottom up obstruction on a flat Earth.
You can have bottom up obstruction on flat
Great.
distances, sure, yeah.
So let's talk about something else then. Doesn't prove a globe then, does it?
No, but if you continue the observation, right, like see how you. Okay, if you
The
let me get my
double
point
speak.
out, then
The double
maybe you can
speak,
see where I'm coming from. You like from where you're standing right there, right? Your eyes might not be able to see far enough to see the boat, right? So somebody might say hastily, "Oh yes, it's being blocked by the
But
curvature."
then you zoom
I
it back
agree,
into
that's a
view.
dumb thing to say.
But then you zoom it back into view. It's there. It's not behind the curve, right?
I agree that's a dumb thing to say, to hastily say,
Right,
"Oh yes,
thank
it
you.
must be the curvature that's stopping
Okay,
us from seeing
so
it," because
then-
that's not always the case.
So
Sometimes
then-
it is just that there's fog, there's more refraction at play that day than the other day.
So then
Whatever,
you keep it
right?
zoomed in, and then it redisappears. Did it redisappear because of curvature the second time?
It depends on what. So if you stayed zoomed in on that part of the video, right, and then
Yeah.
it continued moving away from you,
It would
What would
continue to
happen?
disappear bottom up, just like it did the first time when it was perspective.
right.
Can
So
I zoom
but
back in
then we're
over
just
this
doing
boat?
irreducible
If
complexity
I'm
because we
here-
can zoom and zoom, or we can't zoom that far, or we can zoom this far, blah blah blah.
Thank you.
Oscar, can you zoom this back into view?
It depends if there's a line of sight to see it or not, or if there's enough obstruction.
Hey Oscar, if you duck behind a hill, can I see you?
Not a hill, no, but I mean, you can see from there. You could
So,
draw
so
a
when the
line from
boat
that
when the
guy's
boat
head
goes
to the boat.
when the
couldn't you?
boat goes behind the curvature of the Earth, can you zoom it back into view?
Not if it goes behind the
Okay.
curvature,
Right. So
right?
when it's
So
beyond the horizon, is it beyond the curvature? Is it behind the curvature when it's beyond the
no,
horizon?
no, because the horizon isn't always a
Oh
physical.
no,
Isn't
no,
always.
no. See, notice the double speak, guys.
But
Do you notice
because there's more than one.
Shut up, Oscar. Do you notice the double speak? So
Okay,
no,
I appreciate you pointing that
I
out.
can't see you behind a hill that you're physically obscured. When a boat's physically obscured by the Earth curvature, when I do zoom it back into view, it's not behind curvature. But when I can't zoom it back, it is behind curvature. You're just double speaking.
Here, hold on.
Okay, I appreciate you pointing that out, but didn't we just agree earlier together
Double
that
speaking.
there is more than things? There's more than physical obstruction that can
What about now?
change
Can
what we
you-
see
can
and
you
don't
zoom-
see.
Can
You
zoom
can agree with that,
boat
right?
back in? What about now?
Yeah, if there was a massive hill there, then no, because that's
Yeah.
physical obstruction.
Okay, so
And I
is
don't
the
understand why
horizon?
you keep muting me
Is
when
the
I keep
horizon
trying
of
to
the
say
Earth? Shut
it's
up.
not.
Is the horizon a physical hill that gets in the way of boats?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. I was still
Is the
talking.
horizon? Let me mute you again so that you can hear it properly. Is the horizon a physical hill blocking boats?
Not always. It's just not that simple.
my God. Oh my! Oh my!
It
God.
depends on what. It depends on my narrative. What my narrative tells me.
It depends if it's going to debunk the globe or not. He just said, like, dude, do we not? That was it.
Neo is already a flat earther. I'm pretty sure. Oscar got cooked, but I
Dude.
literally had to add a mountain to make him think about it.
Dude, I'm telling you, they don't get it. They don't understand the argument. They think that the horizon.
It's so stupid.
They don't realize that the horizon's a physical hill blocking boats. They don't get it.
Oh, Oscar, I don't want to bring you back, dude. You suck.
Go learn your globe religion.
You thought I'll get rid of this if I can. It won't.
He said, "Oh well, not when a physical hill like that's in the way of the boat. That's what the horizon is, according to your globe." Oh,
Wait, what did I do to his frown or his happy face? What? Oh, I ruined it.
when we have to teach them their own globe belief, dude.
Live visibility restriction, half harassment and bullying.
Ugh.
You know what? Now I'm mad.
Dude, did you see the video of me? I went up on Drifters Live and I showed him a vertical line, a diagonal line. Did you see that?
Drifter? No, I didn't see
Bruh.
that.
Okay, wait. So I went on Paint, right? And I drew a vertical line, I drew a diagonal line, and then I drew a curved line. And then I was like, "Can we agree that's vertical?" He's like, "Yeah." "Can we agree that's diagonal?" He said, "Yes." And then I went over to the curved line and I said, "Can we agree that this is horizontal?" And he didn't know what to say. Stumped.
All right, I'm doing some damage control in my viewer list. Like truthfully, bro, if you don't have a profile picture, I think it was Oscar. I'm not gonna lie. Flip it upside down for angels. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know how that works or how to do that. Here. I think, and then here. Oh, well, oh yeah, there we go. There you go, angels. That's for you.
Oh, yep, there I am.
Okay, Oscar just requested back. I'm pretty sure he's the one that just blocked me or reported me. So I'm blocking him now. My block list runneth over, dude. Dude, this is what you guys think the Earth is doing, by the way. This is what you guys fucking believe.
This is
all the time. Like, while you're making an observation of a boat, you think this is fucking happening. I'm sorry, dude. I can't stop because I can't even make it go fast enough to demonstrate reality. This is what you think is happening. You guys are dumb.
I'm like this, right? I'm like, vertical line? He's like, yep. Diagonal line? He's like, yep. And I'm like, horizontal line? And he just did, it was a, no,
How many Globers are in here? Probably not a lot. Let's see. When I scroll through the viewer list, it's not uncommon. I see people, because I scroll through my viewer list a lot, like several times alive. And I usually see, within reason, the same people. And then there's like there's like usually a few that I don't necessarily recognize. But I can't just, as long as they have like a profile picture and they, you know, like have like some followers and stuff, I'm not too hasty. But it just depends, man. But I don't think there's any Globers in here as of this moment. What's up, Crimson? Same time, stars and constellations are perfectly in sync. Yeah, the Earth's spinning on an axis. You guys just deny science. This is what you live on, guys. This is what you live on. Just accept it.
because gravity.
I can't even do it, bro. Look at my hand. So stupid, bro. I can't even do it. Oh, God. That's hurtful? Fuck you. And I'm blocking you, dude. I already got a restriction. What are they gonna do now? Shadow ban me on this account too? Great.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can't stop cussing. It's been very quiet from the Globe community. Yeah, you have to seek these people out, dude. You know, you got to go to them on their home turf, basically. That's the only way to get like a conversation going. And then you got to hope that you'll get a chance to speak at one point or another. You know? For months, moving slowly through. I love how it gave my laptop a face. Shout out to Nitty. Thank you, bro. Say the vastness. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't understand Caribou. I had no clue what you were saying, but I wasn't gonna I didn't want to be mean. But I think I got the gist, right? Like, because the seasons change when the Earth is doing this on a 66.6 degree tilt off of an axis that's relative to 90 degrees. How convenient that it always works out to be satanic. Isn't that great? All right. I guess we're done here, bro. We can head on over to your channel if you still want to go live.
Oh, yeah, all right, man. No worries.
All right, I'll drop you down. I'll say goodbye to everybody. Peace, man. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you, man. A lot. Thank you. Peace, bro. They hate Flurf. They lurk in all the Flurf lives. They hate us so much that I'm serious when I say this. I have no evidence for this, but this is like something that a lot of people agree with me on, and I didn't even believe it when I first started. When I first started TikTok, people were like, "Oh, they're paid agents," and I was like, that might be a stretch, right? Like I was like, I don't know about that. But now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this makes perfect sense. Why else would they do it? They have to be incentivized somehow to spend every waking moment of their lives on TikTok reporting and creating, I don't know how many accounts. It's just, honestly, it would almost be better for them if they were getting paid in some capacity, because the alternative to that is that they're just lonely, bitter people, and that's almost worse. At least if it's your job, then there's something that I can like pin that to, right? Outside of that, it's just loneliness and bitterness and sadness, But anyway, it was a good live. And I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. It was a rough start. But we made it. We got something going. We got some laughs. We got some no globe evidence, but I mean the best globe evidence is in the form of Microsoft Paint. If you guys just want to go over there, you can make the Earth do whatever you want it to. Thanks, Solly. No, thank you guys, bro. A lot of Gobers say because of charges. Oh, that would make sense to me, yeah. If they were involved in like the criminal justice system in any way, and they wanted to like get some charges removed, something like that maybe. But perhaps. Nice to see you again. Nah, dude. Thank you guys. I try to go live as often as I can. This is my third account, so my main account is like I can't even use it because if I get another violation on that, I can lose that account. So I have to wait for that to go away, which I'm hearing could take anywhere from like a few weeks to a few months. Somebody told me that they had one. It took like 10 months to go away. So I cannot use that account because I don't want to lose it. And I still need to back up all my videos that are on, and I need to download all my videos onto like a flash drive or something. I have some flash drives. I've just been putting it off. But as long as I don't use the account, I should be fine. My backup account has a violation on it. I can't use it until like the 28th, I think. But that one I'm pretty sure is shadow banned. I usually can't even break 20 viewers on that. So now I'm using this one, and we'll see how long it takes them to shut this one down, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my head above water, man. So I'm grateful that you guys are supporting me through this because it's hard to do it alone. I can say that much. But anyway, I guess we're going over to Angel's Live. I probably won't join his panel right away. I know he likes to do his own thing for the most part, and I like watching it, so it's good for giggles. So I'll see you guys over there. Everybody follow over to Angels. If you're not following him already, you should be. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace, everybody. Have a good night.